By 2022, my life looked like a miracle. A good job, a house, a 5-year residency visa, and my family back home living comfortably. From the outside, I looked complete, but inside, I was still searching for Esther. Who was I, beyond duty and survival? That was when I met Celine. She was a family lawyer, bold, intelligent, and with a laugh that filled a room. We met at a networking event. I was nervous, clutching my glass of juice, feeling out of place when she walked up to me. "You don't like crowds, do you?" she asked, smiling. I laughed softly. "Not really. I'm more comfortable in the corner." "Well, then I'll stay in the corner too," she said. And just like that, we began. With Celine, I felt something I had never felt before. She saw me, not as the firstborn who carried everyone, not as the girl who survived, but as Esther. She made me laugh, made me breathe. One evening, as we walked hand in hand through the park, I realized the truth. I wasn't just attracted to men. I was bisexual. At first, I fought it. In Nigeria, people didn't even speak of such things without judgment or danger. But here, I let myself love freely. And I loved her. Then, one quiet evening in her apartment, everything changed. We had just finished dinner. She looked at me, her eyes shining, then pulled out a small velvet box. "Esther," she said softly, kneeling, "you are the strongest, most beautiful person I've ever known. Will you marry me?" My breath caught, my heart raced. A part of me wanted to say yes, but another part screamed, "Not yet. You are only 23. You just began to live." Tears filled my eyes as I whispered, "Celine, I love you. But I'm not ready. I can't." Her face broke. She tried to smile, but I saw the hurt slowly. We drifted apart, losing her tore at me. But life has a way of surprising you when you least expect it. Months later, I met Toby. He was from the United Kingdom, working in America. We first spoke at a cafe. I was reading my accounting notes when he leaned over with a grin. "Do you always frown at your books like that? Looks like you're fighting them." I laughed. "Maybe I am." From that day we talked. Coffee turned to dinners. Dinners turned to long walks, and soon, I realized something with Toby. I felt at home. He respected my journey. He listened when I spoke about my struggles. He cared about my family as though they were his. One evening he held my hand across the table and said, "Esther, from the moment I met you, I knew you were the one. Will you be my wife?" This time my answer came without hesitation, yes. We married twice, first in the US, then in Nigeria. Taking Toby home was emotional. When Mama saw him, she smiled so wide. It was as if her face had forgotten sorrow. Our house in Ibadan was now complete, beautiful, a symbol of how far we had come. During the traditional wedding, drums beat loudly, women ululated, and my siblings danced in circles. I stood in the middle of it all, tears streaming down my face. I turned to Toby and whispered, "I carried them all these years. And now look, they are happy." He squeezed my hand. "They're happy because of you, Esther. And now, because of us." That night, under the stars, I whispered to him, "I want more for them. I want my sisters and brothers to dream beyond Nigeria." He kissed my forehead. "Then we'll do it together." And in that moment, I knew. Our love was more than romance. It was a partnership to build a future bigger than what either of us had imagined.